A person with life path number 1 tends to be a person who is a natural-born leader, hardworking, with a soul full of energy, and has a passion for art. They have a firm desire to be number 1, which means a person with this number can manifest very easily. They also desire to accomplish many things in their lifetime, and because of their strong determination and self-motivation, they will overcome any obstacles and challenges they may encounter to accomplish their goals. Before we get started, if you'd like a free numerology reading to find your life path, soul urge, and destiny numbers, click the link in the description below. What is life path number 1? Life path number is also known as the destiny number. Destiny number is a result of the sum total of one's date of birth, which makes every person unique. It offers the individual insights of their personal interest, particular capabilities, attitudes and talents, leading them into the purpose of one's existence on Earth. This is also commonly called the lucky number. If your life path number is 1, you are a hard worker, a passionate natural-born leader, and an artistic soul full of energy. The combination of your hard work and creativity will make you likely to succeed in life. You won't allow anything to stand between yourself and succeeding. You are very driven, which often leads to working super long hours or even putting in extra effort into any job or project that is worthy of your attention. You're a natural when it comes to working for yourself, which is why many with the life path number 1 are drawn to doing entrepreneurial or freelance work. You're also a very creative thinker who has the ability to use your imagination to look at a problem in a new way to come up with a solution that leaves others thinking, "Why didn't I think of that?" This makes you an extraordinary leader. You do things your own way, and you are not afraid to go where no other number has gone before. These are all amazing positives, but, of course, no one is perfect. The negative sides of life path number 1 is that you can be very self-centered. Your drive for success can make you very frustrated with people you feel are not working hard enough. Also, you have a hard time asking for help from other people or taking orders. There are challenges for people with life path 1. They have to balance between their strong desire for success and their habits of being egotistical or cocky. People with egotistical personality traits have a hard time making friends, and one of the keys to success in life is making friends. With numerology, people on life path 1 can have a better understanding of their own personality traits and resolve and find the best way to use what they learned about themselves to be successful and reach their goals. When you unlock the meaning of life path 1 and come to realize how it affects your perspective of life, you can use the positive things to your advantage while finding ways to avoid being entrapped by the negative. Life path number 1, love and romance. Life path 1 likes to be in charge, and in a relationship, they prefer to be the ones making most of the decisions. This causes problems when entering a relationship with other people with the same life path number or someone who is extremely independent. You may run into conflicts in a relationship because you're having trouble creating successful compromises. This can be a result of you and your partner's desires being simply too far apart and making it hard for you guys to coexist, or just because one or both of you have complications coming to a compromise. Being in a relationship with a fellow life path 1 can be very difficult. By nature, you are drawn to them because of their passion and charisma, but you will both struggle because of your desires of leadership and not wanting to make peace with each other. If your goals are the same, you won't have a hard time, but it's pretty rare to find two people with goals always going the same direction. Being a number 1, you make for a great partner for the more quiet people because you are great at helping people get out of their shells. They will be more than happy to let you be in charge, but it's important that you don't get into a habit of speaking over them or assuming they don't have any opinions of them because of them being quiet. Your life path number is the most compatible with people whose life path numbers are 3, 5, and 6. This is because of their dynamic and flexible personalities, which allows them to get along with number 1. 3 is relaxed and the cheerful type that will bring some humor in your life. 5 is an adventurer who will encourage you to go above and beyond while allowing you to be in charge, and 6 is the perfect companion to your hard style. Deep in your heart, you are a true romantic, and being paired with someone exposing their true emotions and letting it all out can help bring that side of you out. You may have an abundance of barriers around your heart, but they can be easily taken down with a light touch. You have strong willpower, and that is one of your best assets in a relationship. When you encounter moments of doubt, your determination allows you to do everything in your power to make your relationship successful. If you've decided that your partner is worth it, you have no fear of making your partner your number one priority. In several ways, you are a true knight in shining armor because you're not afraid to drop everything to rescue your partner. You approach your relationships with the same determination you approach everything in life, and your partner will benefit greatly because of it. If you want to reach romantic success, you must learn to allow other people to have more control. If you develop a more balanced approach to who takes charge, you can build a strong and healthy bond with others consistently. It is also important to note that numerological compatibility does not substitute for the human factor that makes each and every one of us unique. If destiny numbers were considered compatible, then you might as well be the same exact person as anyone who was born on the same date as you. Life path number 1: Careers and business. In numerology, the life path number 1 has a great indicator of success in business because of your passionate drive. Hard work highly benefits you in work environments and can lead you to success quickly in whatever field you may choose. Ones are willing to put in the extra time and 110% into their work, and this results in quickly climbing the ladder of their profession. It is very important that you choose work that you find meaningful, or else you run the risk of burning yourself out getting to the top, becoming bored when you reach success, and then dropping it completely. Number ones do not like taking orders. This becomes a problem when working under an inflexible power structure, or for a boss that controls everything. You want to be able to ask questions and have freedom when doing your job, and strict systems and strict people make it difficult. You don't have a lot of respect for authority. You believe that everyone must earn your admiration for ideas and behavior rather than having it automatically because of their position. Ones frequently struggle in workplaces with bosses who don't have the same view. You may also encounter a problem where the feeling of futility that comes with any job where the pay is based on time and not on results. What's the point of all your hard work if you're only going to be given more work to stay at your work for the same amount of hours? You have an attitude of the harder I work, the more money I make, but unfortunately that's not how a lot of jobs work, which can make it extremely frustrating for you. It's natural for you to want your motivation to have some material rewards, and when there is none you feel unfulfilled. This is why ones are drawn to entrepreneurship or being self-employed. You feel you are the most fulfilled when you are rewarded for completing tasks. In this way, the more tasks you complete, the more rewards you get. This gives you a lot of freedom to decide when to work and what to work on. Being able to do this allows you to travel more conveniently, which is something many, but not all, ones enjoy. Just because people tell you you'll be successful in a traditional career doesn't mean you have to go into one. The truth is, you have what it takes to be successful in just about anything you venture into, whether it be medicine, writing, or filmmaking. If there is anyone that can succeed in tricky industries, it's you. All you need to do is pick whatever it is you want to do, then use your immense energy to find out what you need to do in order to become successful in that industry, and then, of course, do it. And yes, it really is that simple. Life path number 1: Finding fulfillment. In numerology, life path number 1 says to pursue your own path as a pioneer, a leader, and a chooser of your own fate. You will find the most fulfillment when you pursue something that you have interests in, at your own pace, and with results that you feel satisfy you. Whether it be for work, pleasure, and even relationships. You need to learn how to slow down or let go at times, since it's almost impossible to live life like this all the time. You need to be able to give and take, and maybe practice giving up a little control in your work so that you may have free time to pursue other interests. Or maybe you can give up a little control in your relationship because you want to make them happy and you love them so much. If you feel that you are just following orders, especially ones that have no meaning or reasoning behind them, you will feel the least fulfilled when you are being restrained. You are not scared to ask why when given an order that makes no sense from someone, and if that person cannot give you a good answer, you lose all respect for their order. Many ones struggle in school because of artificial restraints. You were bright, but you may not have been the most well-behaved, and there's a good chance you didn't put in nearly as much effort as you could have. Most importantly, almost everything about restraints put on students in school is artificial. You dislike artificial limitations because they impact your relationships or work. You don't have time to be playing mind games with potential partners and to be taking crap from bosses. If there is a rule or restriction that doesn't make any sort of logical, functional, or even emotional sense, then it goes right out the window. This may cause some problems, but it can also be taken as a very positive thing. How you set up your life is what it depends on. Being independent, you need to make choices for yourself rather than running away from it. Design your life the way you want so that being independent is an asset and not a liability. There are many different ways that you can change your current lifestyle to better fit what you really want in this world. If you feel unfulfilled, all you need to do is make changes now. An example of this would be how there are so many jobs where following orders and respecting who has power is crucial, but also many jobs where it's not. You are most likely to be happier in jobs where you don't have to take orders. This isn't saying that one's never been happy in a job where they take orders, but the satisfaction and compatibility that comes with that type of job is inferior among ones. There are a lot of partners who will want to be in power and take charge, but also a lot who will be fine to let you be the one in charge and do all the leading. Putting your time and energy into one of those is better than trying to make someone follow your lead who clearly doesn't want to do so. Lastly, you should take full advantage when exploring opportunities. You know how to quickly identify gaps in the market, places where change is needed, or new ideas that need to be tested. You have great skills in figuring out ways to fill gaps that you identify. When you jump onto these opportunities, you can build up a sense of different variety and change in your life, which can help you go through some of the more repetitive, unfulfilling, unsatisfactory times that will be thrown at you in life. Final thoughts. Life path number 1's definition highlights your individualism, leadership, and work ethic. These are all amazing personality traits and are highly rewarded by society if you know how to use them to your advantage. If you are able to use them to build a fulfilling and purposeful career, where you have a sense of impact, and build a balanced relationship, where you can be in charge without overpowering your partner, then you are destined for having a life of lasting success. You will be respected because of your skills and you will gain great rewards. However, if you force yourself into jobs that you don't believe in and where you need to take orders or try to build a relationship with partners who have personalities just like yours without having the same goals, then you may encounter a life that is lonely. If you learn the meaning of number 1, it can help you develop a lifestyle that is more consistent with your desires and goals. By becoming aware of the habits of 1, you can avoid the negatives and focus on staying on track with the positives, which will lead to a better and highly successful life experience overall. Can you feel the power of being life path number 1? Are you a determined independent worker? Do you struggle sometimes to adjust your desire for success with your desire for independence? How will you control your destiny number's natural energy to achieve your goals in life and reach your dreams? Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and get your free numerology reading by clicking the link in the description below.